Hi, this is Rachel from Pure and
Michelle with Michelle Photography.
And we wanted to quickly show this awesome photo merge. We've been doing some fun videos on Periscope, so I know a bunch of you guys tuned in to see Michelle shoot my baby Pearl's newborn pictures. And part of what we did was we did the outdoor newborn session. And
with chickens.
So we had Crystal out there wrangling chickens, and it was awesome. So what we're going to do though is we're going to show you how we merged those pictures into the final picture. We had shown this on Periscope as well, but we wanted to make it available for as many people as possible. So okay, so this is the picture of the baby. This is the picture of the chicken number 1, this is Lucy, and here's chicken number 2, Carmelina. And so we're going to show you how we got all of these into the same picture with the baby and then edited the picture. So our base picture is here with the baby, and we're going to grab the move tool. We're going to start out with this picture of Lucy. We're going to take the move tool and we're going to drag and drop Lucy onto the picture. So the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to turn down the opacity just a little so I can kind of see how it lines up. I'm going to use the basket as my guide so that I have an idea of sort of where to go. As you can see, based on the handles, Carmelina, the perspective's Lucy is a little bit smaller than she should be. So Command T, we're going to make this a little bit bigger so that Lucy will be the right size, like the perspective will be right. We're going to just watch this handle on the basket.
We just
see we're really close, but not quite.
There we go.
There we go. Now we look pretty good. So we're going to line up that basket handle.
That looks good.
Right about there.
Yep, that looks good.
And okay, so now we've got those in. We're going to turn this up to 100%. And then we're going to come down to this little icon, that's the mask icon. I'm going to click that. That adds a mask on the layer, and the default is that it's going to be white, but what we want to do is Command I. If you're on a PC, it'll be Control I, and that turns the mask black. So now I'm going to push B for my brush tool, and I'm going to turn up the opacity really fairly high, and I'm going to come over and just start painting. So now my like postpartum body is gone. Woohoo!
And there appears the chicken.
There's a magic chicken like showing up. Let me make my brush a little bit smaller. The weeds are really nice to work with because they are very forgiving, you know. It's not like, wait a minute, that weed looks really unsymmetrical. Like, no, that's where that weed was. So so that works pretty good. And now we're just going to kind of paint in so that everything is awesome.
Maybe by
okay, now we're going to check.
Right there.
Right over here?
Yeah, right in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just a second.
Kind of clean it up a bit.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's my phone.
I'm like, oops, let's see. Thanks. So now we just kind of want to make sure this all looks
there we go.
just right. Yeah, I think, okay, so the handle looks good, the blanket looks good, the chicken looks good, the weeds are super forgiving, except for, whoa, right here. We got to make sure that edge is okay. So, okay, so now we're good with the edge. Here we go. Like, I think we look pretty good. We've got chicken number 1 in. No fuss, no muss. All right, so now we're going to come over to chicken number 2.
And we decided that we wanted to flip the chicken. So then the chicken was looking into the basket like the other one was. So we're going to actually rotate it.
Right, so we go to image rotation, flip canvas horizontal. So now like it'll just feel a little bit more, you know, like it's all leading into the baby as opposed to leading out of the picture. So, again, I'm going to kind of just start this over here. And
we don't have to do much sizing for this chicken because we
compared
it to the basket.
The basket
is actually smaller, so
if you look at
this chicken was pretty big.
Yeah, she is my biggest chicken, but as you can see, the basket, it all lines up pretty well. So in terms of chicken sizing,
she's good.
She's pretty
She's
good.
actually smaller than what she would have
Yeah.
been.
She's my really, really big chicken. So, which is funny because she actually was the runt, but now she's
Sit a little bit farther. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. About here.
Probably right there.
Right there. Yeah. So that way, like, we've kind of got a little bit of, you know, symmetry going on. So we don't want to draw our eyes out too much. Okay. So I'm going to turn that back up to 100%. I'm going to go down here and click the mask again. So we have a layer mask, and I'm going to invert it with Command I. Again, B for my brush tool. And I know my chicken's right. Oops. And make sure that you're painting with white.
And there's a chicken.
And there's magic chicken. Hurry for the magic
I
chicken.
love how it just appears.
Like a
it's
magic
my favorite
chicken.
part.
So this is the best thing ever. Magical
And again,
chickens.
the weeds are so forgiving.
They're super forgiving. So it's really, really nice. Like, because we're going to bring her in, and that basket's over there. We don't want that basket, but the weeds are going to make it like really, really, really simple to get that basket out. We're just going to change it again back to the black brush. And I mean, now it just looks like she's got some weeds kind of that she's just close to with her tail.
Yes.
So, like no fuss, no muss. So she's super easy to bring in. So now she's kind of, you know, they're both sort of looking all around, looking at the baby.
So that is the merge portion of this
That's
editing.
the merge. One thing that I would recommend that you do is when you've just completed a merge. I mean, this was a like exceptionally difficult merge, so you know you might not want to. But you know, if you're not used to merging and it's something maybe you've taken a bit of time on, you can take a second and you can save it. So I would just save this as, and I'm going to spell it right.
Before you do your final editing.
Yeah, so just merge file as a PSD. So that, I mean, that way if you do realize, oh, I did something and it looks wrong, you know, I missed something, like I almost missed that part with the edge of the photograph, you know, then you can at least go back and not have to start from ground zero again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just one thing I would always kind of recommend, especially if you're new to merging or it was a really fairly specifically difficult merge. Then I'm just going to use the Michelle mini set because it's really pretty much one click. I'm going to customize it just a little bit so I get exactly the image I want, but it's just going to go quick. So I'm just clicking the outdoor workflow. It's just going to set up all the layers for me. And pretty much we're just about there. So it kind of got me the tones I wanted on the baby. I'm just going to do a little bit of dodging on the baby because she's still a little bit red. Actually, I am going to undo that really quick because I forgot that I still had it about 85% opacity, which is like a little on the, whoa, that's kind of strong side. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to use burning. This is what a lot of how I'm going to customize what I'm doing here. I'm going to a lot of the burning, I want to bring, as we were talking, we want to bring the eye into the baby. So a lot of this area along the front, a lot of the area up along the edges and the corners, I don't want the eye of the viewer to sort of get distracted and drawn away. I want them to look right into this image and focus right on the baby and then on the chickens. And I also, so now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to, the hat got a little bit hot in the edit. So I'm just going to bring that down just a pinch so that, you know, we can see the nice stitching on it, because a lot of times the real beauty of newborn work and things is in those details. So I'm going to come deepen up this basket. I really want it to be rich. I want it to look really, kind of rustic and rich and beautiful. Same thing with the chickens. I'm going to bring in some of their colors because they have beautiful, beautiful coloring. I love Lucy's reddish brown feathers, and
Me too.
she's just kind of a pretty little partridge chicken. She's an Easter egg. She lays green eggs, so you gotta love that. There we go. And I love the golden feathers on Carmelina. So I'm going to bring a little bit of dodging into their faces so that they, you know, because they're kind of stars of the show too. Okay, so now I'm going to come over here with the baby details. Woo! Okay, my mouse is just behaving so badly. And my pen tool is missing. So, that's kids for you. There we go. Okay, so eyes, nostrils, lips. Maybe we could probably even bring a little bit on the edge of this over here, and possibly even get the chicken's eyes and beaks.
Oh yes.
Like all those little details that you kind of want to make sure are kind of popping. You can also take the burning and just, you know, deepen those lips just a pinch. Anyway, like that just gives those details like that final little bit of pop. Anyway, so I mean, I really feel pretty good about where this image is at. I may possibly bring down this spotlight layer like just a tiny itty bitty bit. There we go. And I really like where that image is at. I really like
I love
the tones. I love the chickens. I like the symmetry that we've got. So
This
I like the
is
rich
a
color.
masterpiece.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, done and done. So anyway, as you can see, like really merging is not like there's a lot of ways to do it. That's my favorite way because it's so easy to
And then
do.
again, this is just an action from the mini set. It was just one action and all of the customization in that one action. So one click, customize, flatten, done.
Yeah, I mean, so it gets you click it, you know, it gets all of your tone and your kind of the artistic stuff set up, and then you can just go in and let it know where it needs to be a little richer, a little deeper, and really, I mean, if you're not talking on a YouTube video and working with a broken mouse, you'd be done in like a minute. So,
right.
So
It's the talking and explaining.
yeah. So anyway, there you go. If you have any questions, like let us know at Pure Photoshop Actions. And this is the Michelle Newborn mini set. It's just one click. So
And those are still on sale right now.
yeah, they're still on sale
Until September
19th, I think. And yeah, so they're 50% off for our birthday sale. So anyway, enjoy. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.